Charge their lipos off.
Is that a better idea than solar?
Well, it's always windy up here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Probably.
It's not always sunny.
But they're quite expensive, aren't they? I think.
They're cheaper than solar.
It's about the same.
Well, there's a couple of them in the caravan
Fill
which used to charge the leisure battery we had in there, so just stick it on the window, I know what they're like.
Well, something to think about. I think we should, you know.
So,
we
I
should
think let's bring us to the
container
state of
first.
the club funds.
Yeah, container first,
Here
get
we
the
are.
farmer happy, do what the farmer's asked, and
Yeah.
then...
And also, we've never had a problem thinking ideas to spend the money. But while the fees are low, it takes us a while to accumulate it. And we built up a nice buffer, but we're sitting under it now.
Or between two.
Yeah, sorry, there's
Saving on paper.
only 15.
Oh, we can
I
share.
think it's such a good turnout.
I'll pass this on, isn't it? There you go, pass that.
That was wonderful.
We share that.
I'm sure you'll read it.
Well, there's only 3 notes.
Wow. So,
Yeah, so we had 3,195 in, which was mostly subscriptions.
yeah.
We spent 5,413.38, which was mostly the clubhouse.
Yeah.
And we got £2,124.04p in the bank on that.
Isn't bad actually, was it?
That's pretty good, isn't
We
it?
tried to stick into
Well,
a contingency
so
of
the club-
500, didn't we?
When we agreed the clubhouse, we said we always need to keep at least 1,500 in the bank,
Yeah, so-
because a lawnmower probably costs us about £2,000.
Oh, I looked last night when I was
Yeah.
looking at the pub. You can buy a decent second-hand one of those now with low hours for £700, £600. Yeah, exactly the same model.
It's the time of year.
Yeah.
Try and
No,
buy
there's
one.
loads of them there.
Try and buy
No,
one.
when we looked at the beginning of
Buy
summer,
them
we
at the
couldn't.
start of summer, you can't
Yeah,
get
so there's that model.
They're expensive in April.
Table and
Yeah.
chairs, 61 quid. You got that table and chairs for 61 quid?
Yeah.
Bloody hell! I think you can criticise that, really.
Well, I think I bought the second table, but
Which you never found a receipt for, which you need
it
to...
doesn't matter. It's all right, it doesn't matter. I think I said I would.
And
give it
David, you
anyway.
bought
I
some
have to
petrol,
say,
semi-receipt.
Yeah.
The bench,
Yeah, I'll
the
send the
black
seats
one
in.
outside,
We'll sort it
is
out
an
later.
excellent bench.
It's good, isn't it?
It's really good, yeah.
So Alex paid for that.
Yeah, that's him.
That's his
Definitely
donation
used
to
in
the
practice
club.
to any other bench.
He said he was going to come put a different plaque on it. So whatever, because he's got some words on it, which is, what is it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Y-A-I-R, whatever. I have no idea what that's meant to mean. But he said he's come with another one, and they're going to put another one on there.
Okay, it's company name or something. But yeah, no, that was one I forgot actually. It was a nice donation.
And the clubhouse total, if anyone's interested, was £4,357.98p in the end.
Good
By the time
value.
it was up on the
If
floor.
anyone wants one for your garden.
Oh, and Stu gave us all the carpet, didn't you, as well, Stu?
Well, stolen from work, but yeah.
Well, if I'd have stolen it from work, I'd be
Yeah,
arrested.
yeah.
You just
Well, considering the use we've had of it and the
I was
change,
told to move them from another fire escape.
I remember you saying
You did.
Didn't say how far.
considering the use we've had at the club, I think it was well worth investment. I think.
Yeah,
it's
definitely,
amazing.
yeah.
It's amazing value for money.
Well, there aren't many clubs that have got clubhouses, are there? Let's face it.
Not as good as
Still
this.
a field,
A lot of them are just shipping containers.
yeah.
Yeah, and not for 60 quid a year.
Yeah.
Cool. So I think we're building there. If we, if you wanted to get a container, as we said, it's about 1,200 quid. So I think once the fees come in,
So yeah,
For
so it'd be
renewals.
£600 rent, because it's not going up, so that's
Yeah.
down to 1,500 then, plus, I don't know, 2.5 probably initially. I don't know how many people are going to renew.
yeah, it's always a bit rare.
We always lose quite a few.
Yeah, we usually only get about 2/3 people renewing the following year.
This is the first year we've renewed on direct debit though, so I
Yeah,
don't
so
know.
it might change.
Yeah, well, it's barely even half. It has been barely even
Yeah.
half before.
Exactly. So I think
In November.
we wait until
Oh,
the
right.
subs come in for renewals, and then we'll look at the numbers again. And the first intent would be a proper storage for the mower, keep it safe, and we can use that then for also storing other stuff. So we've got the gazebo, which will probably be more used for summer, etc. But barbecues and anything else we want to bring along. The only one thing we said is please don't use it to store all your planes in. Because that, again, it'll only cause a distraction. Yeah, if students start plugging up with everybody's stuff, and then there'll be arguments over what gets in there and what gets
Or
damaged,
some
etc.
get damaged, and then it will be-
Exactly. So yeah.
Get angry in the future. Thought they were
Where are we going at the moment? Keep
Yeah,
going.
that's
Can I
right.
make a comment here? Presumably if the caravan has got to be disposed of, what about the toilet? What's happening to the toilet?
The toilet can stay, it's fine with the toilet, that's okay.
Okay, but what about when you want replenishments? That means that a truck is going to drive on the field here, which might...
No, because it'll stay where it is.
over there.
Well, the toilet?
Yeah.
The toilet can stay where it is.
Yeah,
and
so he's okay
the
with
idea is to get rid of the caravan and put a container there
I
with
thought you just wanted to
the
clear
opening
that.
in this
I thought
way.
you really wanted to clear that whole corner.
We're not
No,
going to put
okay.
the container for the lawnmower here then, that's going to go.
Yeah,
He wants it where the caravan is, with the opening poking through the hedge, so it can just drive it in and out from this side,
Oh, okay.
straight onto the car park.
Okay, so is he going to open up the hedge for you there then?
Yeah, that hedge will be going basically, by the sound of it.
Okay, good.
Why is he doing that? Why can't he
Because
just...
they get a government grant, they get quite a lot of money for putting hedges back in now for wildlife.
So why would
So
he take
the
that
tree
one
is
out?
not
Why
classed
would
as
he
a
take the
hedge.
hedge
Why
out?
did he take that one out then?
Because it's made of trees, and that's not classed as a dwelling for wildlife. It's got to be a particular...
government policy,
It
doesn't
is a
it?
government policy, yeah, it's got to be made of a particular material, so, and they get money for putting it in, so you've got to take the old out to then get paid to put the new in.
Right. Is he going to cut these trees?
He's going to do it all.
Is he going to cut the trees at the
hedgerows.
back of the car park?
The trees at the back of the car park, some of it might stay, but there will be hedgerows going in, so if the tree is in the way of putting a hedge in...
It's not going to
probably
take out my
gonna-
favourite flying trees over there.
Yeah, the magnet.
If he's cutting the trees down, that would be a bad thing when the wind comes that way.
Yeah.
Does the
That's
birds
hideous.
know the government policy?
Yeah,
It doesn't have a lot to do with it.
yeah. There's a lot of it will get cut out by the sound of it, and you can see he's already been around digging out.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Well, what
getting
we'll do
all
is
the rubbish
before we do get a container, we'll send out some, right, here's what's going to happen.
out. Yeah.
You know, we need to do as well, so that anyone who's got...
Probably wouldn't be a bad
got
idea to
ideas.
get the farmer up here at some point,
Yeah.
have a chat with him and
Yeah.
say what
Particularly
he's
we've got a
going
couple
to
of
do, make sure
options
he's
that
happy
can
with
work out
it.
between us.
Yeah.
There is, perhaps for the future, having extended one runway, if that hedge goes here, or part of it by the stream, if it's cut down to ground level in line with the runway, there would be the possibility for extending the east-west runway, or the threshold.
I think he'll still keep a hedgerow in there. He's still going to keep a hedgerow in there, but he said he'll keep it, he won't exceed the height that's there at the moment. So I think the hedgerows he's planning on putting in
Okay.
probably will be quite a bit taller.
Yeah, that's always been the bugbear, the
Yeah.
wind, the runway that's in line with the prevailing wind has always been the short one,
Yeah.
effectively, with a way to extend it
Yeah.
to the west or even to the east.
Could we plank over the stream?
Mm.
Just enough that you could...
Yeah,
There
definitely
was,
that's...
well, years ago, there used to be a bridge.
Well,
To get, when you crashed your plane the other side of the street,
Yeah.
you could walk around.
well, there was a history to that too. Yeah, there was a bridge, you're right, but it rotted, and
Yeah.
the present chairman at the time was
Guy
the one
fell
that
through
fell
it,
in,
didn't he?
was the one that fell into the sea. We did say we would renovate, renew it. But we thought then, if someone really injured themselves
I did say
there,
that last year.
it might be a bit risky, so it's safer just not to
I may
replace
want to
it.
bring it
Yeah,
over.
just walk round.
You've got to maintain the bridge and make sure it's safe for
Yeah.
people to cross if you've got a bridge there.
It doesn't need handrails or anything, does it? It just needs to be a plank that you can walk across.
Can't you make it wide enough so we can use it as part of the runway?
Anything wide,
You don't need that much.
It
You need
needs,
about
it needs to be
100
like
feet.
8 foot, doesn't it? And just sit and just, wide enough you
Yeah.
can walk across it.
yeah.
But yeah, if you go the handrails and stuff, and it needs to be a bit more, they need sinking into the ground and all that sort of stuff, if they're actually going to be
It needs to be a couple of planks wide to be moderately safe.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
One
Yeah,
plank
If you
in the
use
way
the
is
building,
really-
building button, what they're using on the scaffolding,
Yeah.
and if you put a steel frame
It's still running anyway.
to rest
It's still
up.
running, we've got that battery power in there. Yeah.
So
I say I can always use my glass.
Still,
some
after a
glass,
couple of
Well, I thought it meant it was
through it. You need
stopped
to- you need to give it one stack of
No,
wine.
no, I've actually done it in two sections
Thinking about the
already.
fact that it will
Yeah.
be funny. Do you know what I mean? I think we should make it
We're getting close.
I think a pole would be. You know what I mean? The pole of shame.
If you did it with green
Yeah,
Oh, I see, yeah.
like they do in Holland, dike jumping. That sort of
What have you been watching on the internet?
Right. Bridge, runway, hedges. Sorry, just keeping the cheat sheet. I know you've got that.
Yeah. Good idea. Good backup. Yeah, it's still running.
Right, anything else for next year? I think if we do to be honest, once we've taken the income, if we manage to do a container, there might be a little bit left for either solar panel or wind generator, so we'll have a look at little costs and see what the best options are. If anyone who's experienced with this stuff, I know you use solar panels, Stu,
Yeah.
can have a look and
Can we
make
just
some
put a panel on a
recommendations.
car alternator or something? I can't be that hard to do, can
No
it?
idea, I've never tried it. It should be that simple,
I
shouldn't
would
it?
have thought so,
Yeah.
yeah.
What, do what?
Stick a propeller on a car alternator, stick it on a
There
pole.
was, you know the cooling fans?
Yeah.
Somebody on YouTube's made one.
It's only 12 volts, isn't it? So an alternator would be perfect. Just get a car alternator and the panel. If you try
So,
it yourself.
anyone who's got any time to research it and come up with some ideas, please send it into the committee and we'll work something out.
Would the farmer be okay with us sticking a pole with a big?
That's another thing we'd have to discuss.
Whatever we do, should ask. I think solar panels on the roof is easy,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Once you're looking at the way that windsock's blowing, you only need something about that off.
Yeah.
You don't have to be on the roof, it could be at the side.
That's true, you can replace the windsock with something that generates electricity.
One of those well, the ones with the
What
props.
we're talking about the windsock.
Yeah, yeah.
What about a copper flagpole? Sticking it there, it's not a bad idea, but it would be better if it was high up by the cabin, for instance. In addition to that, that's a nice day glow orange, it's an attention getter. And as such, it's a security risk with it flying all the time. Apart from the fact it's going to blow itself out in the winter. It is a security risk flying that all the
I
time.
suppose if it's orange, it does stand out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I
So
suppose
it
if there was
better
something
if
that
we had a
we
proper
can see it from
flagpole,
that way,
that we
can't
could
you?
put it up
Can
when we
you?
go flying and
Yeah,
take
you
it
can
down
see it
again.
from
Oh, yeah,
there.
definitely. When you come over the bridge from Gaydon, you can see all the cars and everything here. And, you know, I can tell who's here. I can tell if Stu's here because I can see his white van. When this was we first
You
built
can
this,
run down the lane as well, you can
and
see it.
before we painted
Clear as day
it,
down the
it
lane.
was like a beacon.
Was it?
Yeah, yeah, it's really disappeared now that it's that colour, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's why we painted dark.
Yeah, yeah, but it was,
Try and make it
was like a
hide.
beacon, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that. But you can't see it at all.
So, we used to take down the windsock and put it in.
If you're going to get a weather station, just replace it with a weather station. Just see the direction on those.
Yeah, not when you
Not while
fly.
you're flying.
Yeah, true.
So for security, we could take down the windsock and we put it out when we fly.
Yeah.
It's what we used to do. We
I
used to
think
go in a
that's the
caravan.
best option.
Yeah.
Or you could get a green
You
one.
don't want something
Yeah, green one, yeah.
advertising our
Camouflage.
presence all
Yeah.
the
There was talk
time.
of one of the, you said, Brad, about a weather station, wasn't there, with a 4G card that you can actually check the weather out of the field, because it is quite different.
So what I've done on the website is I've put a link to, there's a club near Napton on the hill. And they're in an exposed position, so they've got a weather station, so I've linked to their weather station.
Oh, okay, right.
Does the Wellsbourne one not still run?
Sorry?
Does the Wellsbourne one not still run? That's usually quite accurate.
It's been a bit flaky. It's
Has it?
been up and
Yeah.
down.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so that one and Napton on the hill, I think,
Because it's a particular part of the valley here, isn't it? It's kind of right at the bottom.
well, it's quite fairly close by, and it's
Yeah.
exposed on top of
That'd
the
be
hill,
there,
so I think
isn't it?
the wind direction,
So
temperature.
next time email update on the website, we could put a reminder. Here's the link.
Is it on a snap up, that windsock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The South Midlands Soaring Association have got a very good one,
Are they?
which is Burton Dassett.
Oh,
The other thing you can have is a webcam then as well, isn't it? You can
Yeah,
have
that
some-
has been suggested
If you have
before.
if you have a data link, you can have
Someone's
a
got,
webcam.
we've got to have to pay for the, you know, for the.
You would if you
4G.
didn't have a live weather station anyway, but you'd have to have a
Yeah.
data connection. So.
I know, yeah, I'm not against it, I'm
You can
just
see
saying
who's
it costs
here.
money.
You can see who's here. It might attract more people when there's people here. Do you know what I mean?
It's
We'll
another
run it for
attraction
about
to
£10
steal
a
it.
month.
I don't need tiny. The camera would only be a tiny little thing up under the eaves. You know.
Well, I mean, we
It
put
might
it on
actually-
the, put it
you
on the
could
list of
make it
things
look like
to
a
buy.
security camera.
As you said, we're not short of things to buy, but anyway, yeah, put it on the list. Webcam. Okay, all right,
Can you get such a thing as a camouflage windsock?
Yeah.
possibly.
Camo.
It doesn't need to be bright.
It doesn't sound like
It's designed to be seen from the air, isn't it? So-
I bet you probably can, but
Just dye it.
the matter of the fact is, if somebody left that out, you're probably not going to see it from the road.
That would make a lot
And
of
you could
sense.
still
That would make a lot of
see,
sense.
you could still see
You don't
which
need
way
to
the
see
wind
it,
was blowing if you
yeah,
were stood
like
next
a
to
normal
it.
I like that.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
So, while we've got an orange one, please when you're flying, take it down, put it back out when you need it,
Yeah.
etc. Put it in here. That's fine. We'll look at buying a green one.
Yeah,
We'll see if
Yeah,
we can find a green one. I have an Amazon.
I'm pretty sure I've seen camouflage ones.
yeah.
I'm sure I've seen
I've
an
heard one, I couldn't see one
identical
on.
to that, but a camo one,
Have you?
which I didn't really see the point in it, but now you come to mention it.
Yeah. When I
probably would work
bought that
all right.
other one, I don't know whether that's it or the one before.
No, it's another one. Yours is in the bin because it rotted.
Or it was
Yeah.
left up.
They only
The
last.
sun gets to them,
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, a little while. Okay. Right. I think that brings us to the committee members then.
Yes, so we've got, well, first of all, I just want to let people know that I was going to stand down this year. So what I've been doing is, rather than trying to find one person to do everything, which I think, you know, is a bit silly really, I've been sort of asking people to help out which bits they'd be willing to do. So Stuart has kindly agreed to act as first point of contact for new members. So you were keen on vetting new members, making sure new members are vetted anyway.
Yeah.
So if you're first point of contact for new members, then if you can't meet them, then you need to get in touch with one of us,
somebody else,
to do that. But you know, and if you've got some things that you would want us to do as in terms of vetting process, then let us know. But so Stuart's kindly agreed to do that. For training, Noel has kindly agreed to be first point of contact for training. Doesn't mean to say all the training is on his shoulders. It just means he's the first point of contact, and I would like, it'd be good again if other people could help out. So Barry, I know you offered to help.
Yeah, sure.
You're a bit limited in getting around.
Yeah, but we can do it.
I think, you know, other people would be quite willing to help. Rupert, would you be willing to help other people learn to fly?
Absolutely, yeah, definitely, yeah, definitely.
So, and I think there's quite a few people. James, you've helped people before, haven't you?
Yeah.
So have you, Stuart, as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
So, you know, there's plenty of people to help out on that.
I'll have a go at that.
Jamie has kindly agreed to handle more of the money side of membership. So previously, as membership secretary, I would get the money in and I would chase people and all that kind of stuff. Whereas now we're on direct debit, there isn't really any need for that anymore. So there's two things that Jamie would take on. One is when it comes round to renewals, just make sure everybody's on the plan. We have this plan under direct debit. As long as everyone's on it, then you just then when it gets to the 1st of November, the money is requested. It happens automatically.
Okay.
If our membership goes up, you just need to create a new plan and put everybody in it. Because you can't. Yeah, I'll talk you through it. But you can't change the amount. And then when a new member joins, you know, if Stuart or whoever meets them gives them our card, it's got the sign up link on it,
so they can use that.
they sign up the direct debit. That doesn't actually request the money. It just signs up the direct debit plan. So what you need to do is send a request through the Go Cardless site to them, requesting the amount of money, and that's it. So that's a lot of it. So really and truly, in terms of club secretary role, you know, there's some communication that needs to go on, of course, you know, but there isn't loads and loads of stuff to do. So I'm hoping that someone would be willing to take that position.
I think it divides the role up effectively, because you have been, and all praise to Paul, who has been basically running the place.
I wouldn't go that far, but anyway.
My job is to settle arguments and be voice of reason at times where necessary, and that's about it. It's quite nice. But thanks to Paul doing that. So I think if we divide it up, effectively we've got Stu, for want of a fancy title, membership secretary effectively. Go on, bet them. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Stu's the gateway to entry.
Yeah.
For training, which following the success of some ACERTs, etc. this year, hopefully we keep continuing. Noel. And then Jamie, effectively including within treasury role, membership payments.
I'm happy to carry on running the website. So it's really, I mean, but the thing is, you do need somebody, as far as the BMFA are concerned, you need someone to be the club secretary, because
They'll need a point
will
of
often contact them.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just want to ask if any of you are willing to be club secretary.
Not everyone first, come on, let's go.
So all that's involved is a bit of comms, really, is reality. You haven't got to go run around doing loads of stuff.
I'm terrible at that kind of thing.
I'll take it, Paul, now you've sort of handed some of the jobs out, you're not prepared to carry on that path.
I think I need a bit of a change. I think the club needs a bit of a change, for one thing, and I've done it for a number of years, so I think it'd be good for someone else to do
You've
it.
never not done it.
That's all.
You took it on in your first year in the club.
Wasn't it
Yeah.
our
I
first
don't think it
AGM?
was actually. No, I think I joined.
Why?
I joined and then I never came. And then I came to the club, the AGM next year because I thought,
Right.
am I staying or am I leaving? And then I ended up walking away in club secretary. So there you go.
So we did it outside so everyone else could take a step backwards. Now we're inside, that's not so easy.
Yeah.
What did you say Keith might be interested?
Keith wasn't interested in that, he was interested in either vice chairman or chairman role if it came up.
So well, we've got a VC
I think
position.
Keith did say so. He would be interested in that, didn't he?
We,
No.
Stu did talk to him.
No,
Did you?
no, he rang me yesterday.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got the VC position
Right.
is available. So I
So
know.
let me
that-
close out secretary first of all. then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no one's nominating, no one wants to step up to the role, which is a shame. I think we've got not every member here, and there was a few that couldn't make it. So let's send out a note with the notes from this club saying we're still looking for an open role. Hope to fill, and we'll beg for volunteers basically to try and get this filled in the next couple of weeks
Thanks.
because it is an important role for the club.
Yeah.
Okay, and if we don't close it in a few weeks, we'll work out a plan then.
Okay.
Right, vice chairman and chairman. So we had one formal nomination, I think, or kind of formal for vice chairman. And before I do that, I would say, Stu, you stepped in last year.
Yeah.
We had a gap as well for a good first half of the year, and particularly in the running with the SWEF Fest as well. So thank you for doing that. Having stood down a couple of months ago, we left the place open for a little while. Now's the time to fill it. So I understand David volunteered or was volunteered. One or the other.
I think Keith nominated you for that. Yeah.
For vice chairman role. So, anyone to object or otherwise?
Are you prepared to do it though?
Yeah.
Right, so
No,
Rosie does it then.
Seconded. There you go.
sorted.
There.
Congratulations on that. Commiseration. I mean. Right, chairman. So I've been doing the job for a year. I'm happy to continue. I got told outside that Keith had said he was interested in standing as well. I don't think I had a formal nomination, but
He
happy
didn't
to
do a
take it.
formal thing. I did message him and say, if you want to do something formal, you better
Yeah.
hurry up. He still hasn't done anything as far as I'm aware, so.
Well, if you're willing to carry on, I don't
Yeah.
see any reason to change that,
No.
to be honest. I mean,
I'm happy to stand down if someone else wants to take the role and thinks they do a better job.
Did Keith want to do it?
He wanted to do either of the two roles, basically,
Right.
but that's only if a role becomes available, doesn't it?
Right, yeah.
So, you know,
It's a bit difficult if he's not here.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
neutral.
I'm trying to be as neutral, but
well, okay.
I got told outside just as we were walking in.
Yeah, I
The steward
know.
said Keith was
Yeah.
interested.